And when Jesus says, I know my sheep and my sheep know me, do you know that that word in the Greek is pronounced gnosko? Can you say gnosko? Say gnosko. There you go. See, now you know Greek. This is what it means. It means to know experientially, to know intimately. In other words, Jesus is not saying that this is just book knowledge or knowing from a difference, but it's a relational, experiential knowledge that he's talking about. You know, there was this famous actor one time who was asked to go to an event, a gala, kind of a celebration. And at the event, he was asked ahead of time by different people in the audience or relationships that he had to read famous works of literature, famous poems, famous pieces, that have been passed down throughout the years, because he had such a gift on the stage to make those poems or those stories come alive. Well, one of the people who came up and asked him to be able to share a passage was a pastor. And the pastor asked him, can you recite for us tonight Psalm 23? And so the actor reluctantly agreed under one condition, that if the pastor would then recite it after him. The pastor reluctantly agreed to do that as well. And so the gala kind of went on in the event, and the actor kind of got on stage, and he began to go through Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures, and he goes through all of Psalm 23 in perfect intonation. I mean, he said it so well that you felt like you were visibly there as he began to describe this scene. And when he was done, he got a long standing ovation. So then it was the pastor's turn. And he got up and he began to recite Psalm 23 as well, the Lord is my shepherd. But his voice was not nearly as polished. It was not as nearly as professionally presented. But by the time he was done, there wasn't any applause, but neither was there a dry eye in the place. And so afterwards, somebody walked up to the actor and they said, what was the difference between what you did and what the preacher did? The actor said this very astutely, I know Psalm 23, but that man knows the Good Shepherd. See the difference? It is vastly different. Do you know Jesus? See, one of the things you've heard me say before, and the challenge I continue to ask myself is, do we have a Facebook relationship with Jesus? Right? Where we can go on his profile, we can read about things that he's done, we can click like, we can make some comments, we can copy some of the things he did and share it with others, but in reality, we don't know him. The hard part and the scary part could be, would he say to us, I don't know you either? You see, we need to know him. We need to have a relationship with him that extends beyond the gatherings that we have on Sunday together.